Do you aspire to take GRE and go for MS abroad, but not sure as to when and how to start your preparations? Your friends would tell you to give your exam after your grad school. On the other hand, you will be having your seniors giving it in a month's time. Some would even tell you to go for work experience first. So many advices, right? Who would you listen to? Whose advice would you follow? Rather than listening to all these advices at once and getting your thoughts tangled up, you need credible information. Don't worry, you've come to the right place where all your queries will get answered. Hi, this is Nivedha, your GRE and admissions expert from GRE Edge. The most frequently asked question by students is, when is a good time to start your preparations for GRE? To answer this question, we have analyzed the journeys of over 45,000 students who've prepared with GRE Edge and got amazing admits in top universities across the globe. After careful scrutiny and extensive research, we have the definite answer for you. To determine when one should start preparing, you need to be clear about three key factors. The first being your profile, the second, your GRE score, and the third, the intake in the universities that you are aiming for. Think of it this way. Your dreams are an aircraft, and these three key factors are the wheels to that aircraft. For it to take off, all these wheels should be on tip-top condition. Else, you won't be able to take off or land. Each plays a crucial role in the runway to your dream university. So, let's dig deeper and find out what exactly they are. Before we get deeper into them, do check out the expert's guide for a high GRE score. Link is in the description. The first is profile. With top universities having an acceptance rate of just 6 to 7%, you cannot afford to have your profile inferior to your competition. Profile includes your SOPs, LORs, internships, project thesis, your CGPA, and your extracurricular activities. All these together should show who you are, both academically and personally. So, for a university, what is a good profile? Well, each university desires their students to have FAME. FAME is an acronym for Fit, Aspirations, Milestones, and your expertise. Fit, as the name suggests, shows whether you are suitable for the university or not, whether you are a good fit for the university's culture. Let's take an example of two universities, A and B, and look into an average class of an MS course. As you can see, University A is very academically oriented. So if you're someone who loves coursework, University A would be a good fit for you. But if you're someone who loves research work, University B would be a best fit for you. Aspiration will show the university of your dreams and ambitions that you would like to achieve by taking that particular course that you have applied for. Your statement of purpose will show your aspirations. This is a sample SOP of a GRE Ed student who got an admit from University of Pennsylvania. See how he has conveyed his aspirations through his SOP. Your SOPs and LORs will show your fit and aspirations. Milestones are what you have already achieved. For example, the conferences that you have attended, the prizes that you have won in different competitions in the field of your interest. All these count as your milestones. The last is expertise. These are the skill sets that you acquired while achieving your milestones. Let's say you have designed and launched a virtual personal assistant called Sally. Finishing this project of yours would be your milestone. And in this process, the skill sets that you have acquired, for example, machine learning and platform designing, would be your expertise. Your projects, internships, activities, and your GPA will justify your milestone, and also the experiences and the expertise that you have gathered in your field. Remember, you have to build an outstanding profile to get that dream admit. Now, you must be thinking, how long does it take to build a good profile? The earlier you start, the better it is. So, the first and second years, start preparing your profile. Start taking up internships, extra projects with your professors. And also, you can take up online courses. All these would provide strength to your profile. Third years also have the time to do all of this. But you need to pay extra attention if you haven't started already. Pay extra attention on increasing your GPA in the remaining semesters. Final years, graduates, and working professionals. You don't have much power over your profiles now. Changing your CGPA is not an option anymore, and the internships are also limited. So focus on getting a good SOP and an LOR. Focus on fine-tuning your profile. But are your chances diminished? Absolutely not. Each aspirant has that one thing under their power, and that is GRE score. So, the second key factor is the GRE score. You may be a student, graduate, or a working professional, but your GRE scores will completely depend on your level of preparations. Apart from your profile, getting a good GRE score should be your priority. For working professionals and aspirants who have graduated, this will be your ace up the sleeves. So what is a good GRE score? For this, we did the research for you. And here are the results. We found that students who got a 320 plus naturally have a higher chance of getting an admit in the top universities or those in the Ivy League. An important note is that even if you have a GRE score that is not 320 plus, still you have a chance of getting into the top universities. This is provided your profile caliber outweighs your GRE score. If you have a strong profile or relevant work in your field, a GRE score of 310 or 315 may be enough for getting admissions. But why take the chance? Students who are in their first or second year, this is a golden opportunity for you guys. Start your GRE preparations now and give your exam. And go full throttle on making your profile outstanding. For those of you in their final year, or graduated, or even the working professionals, you must bring your A game to your GRE score. Since you can just tweak your profiles here and there, getting a good GRE score would be the much needed boost to your profile. But apart from your profile and your GRE score, there is one more factor which decides as to when your preparation will start. And that is intake. There are commonly two intakes in which universities admit their students. The first one is the fall intake, which starts in the month of September. And the second is the spring intake, which starts in the month of January. The capacity of the fall intake is much higher than the spring intake. And since a majority of classes end in the month of May or June, most of the students prefer taking the fall intake. The chances of getting financial aid apart from your admissions is also easier in the fall intake. Only a few colleges have spring intake, so you must be very careful about this. Working professionals, fourth years and graduates should be very clear on which intake you are targeting. Let's take an example. You want to apply for the fall 2021 session at Carnegie Mellon. The course you're targeting is MS in Computer Science. But for some reason, you missed the deadlines for the fall 2021 session. In that case, you will have to wait till the fall 2022 session. Many of you must be wondering, why can't I apply for spring 2022? Well, the answer is simple. Carnegie Mellon does not offer a spring intake for this particular course. Careful planning and proper research are the key here. Now, you know all the three key factors in deciding when to start your preparations. Can you guess the answer? Well, it depends on what you are doing now. For those in the first and second years, focus on your profile building. Start your GRE preparations in small steps. Starting with your verbal would be a great idea. For this, you can download the WordBot app in the Play Store. It will help you learn all the GRE words, and you can even test yourself to find out your progress. If you're in your third year, apart from your profile building, you can even start with your GRE preparations now. If you start now, you will have the time to prepare for a great GRE score and fill the gaps in your profile according to the university that you are targeting for. The ultimate guide for GRE preparations will be the perfect ebook for you. For the fourth years, graduates, and working professionals, you need to have a clear target as to what you want to achieve. Giving your GRE as soon as possible should be your priority. If you fall into this category, you're in race with time. As they say, time flies. If you want a good GRE score and ready to do everything that is required for that, you cannot afford to waste even one more second. Check out this ebook to get the study plan for 2 months by a 338 scorer. The links of all these resources are in the description below. Remember, getting admissions will be a marathon and not a sprint. So plan your time and resources meticulously. Give your practice tests. Take your GRE as soon as possible. Start building an impressive profile and plan your admission strategy well. And for more content just like this, subscribe to GRE Edge. Until next time, this is Nivetha signing off. Happy learning.